Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, Malva pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don, I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Dallas Multipass. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a biffa. Ibiza, yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off-play action. Cotton. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
2nd and 10. Now the first carry here for the running back. Room here to run. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
As always, no rooting interest here. But that was pretty, wasn't it? To see him break through and then pick up his stride.
Yeah, the guy carrying the ball loves it. I think the O-line, they might like and take more satisfaction out of those runs than anybody else.
Without a doubt, because they're the ones that often have created it.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. It's a pretty nice throw right there from the rookie. And this, of course, is game number 2 of his NFL career. His guys did not get the win, Charles, in the opener. But what did you see from him last week?
Well, I think all things considered, he played pretty well, and I don't think I'd pin the loss on him. But there's no question, this is a learning process, and that was step 1. And he's hoping on the road to glory.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The Cardinals had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cardinals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. This taken in right around the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action here on first down. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain. On first and 10, it's Hall. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. When you look at this defense, they're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
And this game for them is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power to take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Cougar 19.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking long for Thomas. He's got it at the 15. And he gets this down deep inside of Arizona's 15-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, we can repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
On second down, they'll run it here. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down. And the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr., 26 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
19 seconds.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Johnson. He's going to find Taylor downfield. It's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Intended for Mason Taylor. Incomplete. Andre Cisco on the coverage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Viking 18.
Looking to throw. Johnson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
60 Maverick. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Unlock Lions. Let's go now.
Running left, it's Hall. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Off the play fake. Johnson. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Pat the 60. Go.
To the right side and complete to Thomas. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On the set. Stretch the eagle.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Get up. Stretch the eagle. Stretch the eagle. Steady.
Johnson from the gun on third down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And his kick is indeed good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number. And the ball is knocked out, and the Jets have recovered. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Motion man is Schwartz. Straight ahead is Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Johnson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all, and you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Okay,
in danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Johnson. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And this one is right down the middle. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time they coughed it up. led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Jermaine Johnson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. On third down, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. He caught it 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Fielded at about the 28. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offense.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Anthony Schwartz, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The 2nd-round pick leading this offense well. It'll be a 1st down. And a good catch there. And Charles, I'm still scratching my head. How is this guy on the free agent wire?
There had to have been something that kept everyone in the league from not signing him during the entire offseason. Now they pick him up here early in the year. They've got to make sure he does all the right things. But if he does, he can be a big-time performer.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here.
At the 29-yard line.
Here's a fake on the Jets sweep, and they'll look to throw it on play action. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Gomez. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down. And now an audible here into something else.
Let's go. Check go.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. He wanted that end zone. Powerful running, but he couldn't quite get there.
And that's going to really make him upset. And right now, there's no way he's letting a coach take him out of the game. He's going to want the ball again, so he actually does get into the end zone, hopefully on his next carry.
touchdown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on second down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. Off play action. Cotton. Touchdown, Cardinals. From 3 yards out. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Point after try forthcoming. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Cardinals 21, Jets 20.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he's going to be brought down right there at the 29-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
18, 5 in.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Get it.
Paul want to give up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Alert.
Paul again. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
But they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in the running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Back to 50. Back to 50.
At the Cardinals 40-yard line.
Off the play fake. Johnson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Off play action. Johnson. And that one to the right side and incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll look to throw here on first down. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Cards will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 5. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
With a slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eye.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. They're going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. They couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going. And
it's caught inside the 25. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Brian Thomas, 77 yards. And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game. To try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there.
His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, exactly right, Paul. But they're bouncing their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
They'll look to throw now on first down.
And it's going to be caught by Rivers.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 35-yard line. Operating from the gun, Johnson. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it'll be second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Got an open man, it's Schwartz.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. 25 yards that time.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll run with Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
Here we go. Set. 19.
Off the play fake. Johnson. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. But that was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Ready. Ready.
Looking to throw. Johnson. And caught by Thomas. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point runs down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Back to throw. Cotton. He finds his man. Complete. That's Gomez. Ooh, the juke. Yeah, he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 37 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. Cotton. And that'll be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Looking to throw. Cotton.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
In motion, the tight end. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Freeman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Johnson. Back-to-back completions here to Freeman. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a 1st down.
And the Jets, 1st down.
In motion goes the tight end. Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. He gets it underneath to Hall. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 36. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 36. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Johnson now. From the gun, he'll throw.
He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
I do know that owners, when they watch their quarterbacks run with the football, they usually hold their breath because that's the franchise. But when you're getting that kind of a game, hard to argue against calling it.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Go, check. Go, check.
A toss left side for Hall.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
You get down near the goal line, you need to start enlisting the help of all 11 guys on the defense. And that's a nice job there by the cornerback, squaring his shoulders and coming in to make the tackle.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Come on. Set. 60.
Looking to throw. Johnson. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. From 4 yards out.
And the Jets have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Here we
The
go.
Jets will line up for a 2-point
679
conversion.
Broncos.
They'll look to throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, and that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
From the gun on 3rd down. Cotton. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Down the left sideline. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, Martin, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Hall. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Cowboy 80.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Back to throw. Johnson firing quickly here, and that's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine. But against zone coverage, when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
19, Tiger, 19, 3.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Check smash, check smash.
They'll run with Hall.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right to the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Starting to wonder here, are they trying to prevent winning? Because right now, they're laying back and they're picking them apart, moving the ball downfield. I think they got to start bringing a little pressure towards the quarterback.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
19, 18.
They'll give to Hall.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Back to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
19 tight, 19 tight. Get it. Ready.
They'll look to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
And that's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Hey, smash. 60, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
He'll try to do it himself.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
He's going to get it again. He's looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Here comes 3rd down and 7. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
42-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time.